Hey. You looking fun. Looking fine. Gay confessions.
I never watched RuPaul's Drag Race. I didn't really like Heartstopper.
Gay confessions. Yes, today we will be talking about my gay confessions. Hello, everybody. My name is Ray Bunny, and welcome back to my channel. Ooh, I harmonized on both Ray Bunny and channel. Thank y'all. I prepared a lot for y'all today. I have a Canva doc titled Gay Confessions. I love women. So, that is what we're going to talk about today. But before I get into the craziness of this video, I wanted to let everyone know that this is a safe space when it comes to queer identities. I know there's a lot going on in America right now and just all around the world. My trans shawties, my queer shawties, my baddies, don't fall down, don't get discouraged, okay? Ray Bunny's got you. Come here. Come here. Okay? So, buckle in. This is about to be my whole life story, okay? I've locked the doors. Sit down and listen. You know how a lot of You know how a lot of queer people talk about that one moment where they knew that they were gay. They just had this revelation come upon them and they were like, wait a second, yeah. But tell me how I have not one, not two, but three of them. Every single time I had a big revelation, my brain decided that it wasn't true. It wasn't real, girl. You know, you don't like girls. You don't like girls. But I've recovered from that, yes. The first one, this is showing my age a little bit, but the first one was Bella Thorne and Shake It Up. Cece Jones. Oh, that girl, I saw her and I was like, yeah. Actually, I remember this moment really well. I don't know how. I was definitely in like elementary school or whatever. And I fell asleep. I think I was having a sleepover with a bunch of my friends. Yes, y'all. Oh my God, it's coming back to me. I was having a sleepover with my friends and I was just like, wait a second. I woke up. I had a dream, a very vivid dream about me and Cece Jones. Me as like, I was baby. I think she was like my girlfriend. I had kissed her or whatever. And I woke up and I was like, hey, yo, wait a second, yeah. But then after this moment, of course, as you get older, you go into high school, the internalized homophobia started kicking. Or hit me. I actually had a straight awakening. Because after this Bella Thorne moment, okay, I was fully convinced that I only liked women. From like 5th grade to 6th grade for a year, which for me, that was like musically era, yeah. So I was like, I got my first partner. You guys would never guess. Yeah. Yes. But yeah, I actually had a straight awakening after that. Really disgusting to put those two words together. But I saw Mark Twain from GOT7. I was like, hold up, wait, I'm straight. Because for me, it's either one or the other. I really gotta go all in. No. Then I labeled myself as bisexual because I was like, okay, men exist. This came my toxic, straight, zesty straight era of high school and middle school. Girl, this was gnarly. I'm hanging out with Cam too much. Speaking of Cam, this is a really funny video to put right after that, but I love you guys. You guys know my diversity, yeah. But you know, during high school, like during this era, I had situationships, gay situationships. Actually, one specific situationship. Very messy. I'm not gonna get into it because girl, I can't. Maybe if I make a podcast, I will talk about it there, but not here. Sorry. But anyways, it ruined my life. I continued saying that I was zesty straight.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Girl, look at you. Look, the closet. The closet is queer, girl. Queer. Closet is clear. And then, of course, as I was getting into this, in the peak of my internalized homophobia, yeah, again, came another one. At this point, I was actually taking in a lot of queer media, which, I mean, I've always been taking in a lot of queer media because what the fuck was this era? And I was there, I was present, I was sat, I was watching. Oh. I was tweeting, I was Tumblring. I watched Cutie Pie for the first time, which, if you guys know, is a questionable Thai boys love TV show. And that got me going into the spiral and the wormhole and the hyperfixation of Thai boys love, because I was like, wait a second. Food Joshi era, wait a second. Actually, that's my whole life. But it got me down this wormhole of queer media, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm gay. So I was writing in my diary. I was writing poems about that situationship girl. And one day I was sat down and I was like, okay, finally it is time to watch I Told Sunset About You. When I tell you this TV show ruined my life, no, because I was there the second episode. No, not even the first episode. I was watching, and there was a scene, and I was like, wait, girl, wait, it's me. And a lot of people don't like this main character because of questionable choices he makes throughout the whole show, but y'all, that is me. And if you guys have watched that show, you guys know my whole story, because to a T, what he went through, it was me. I get him, I understand him, I get the personality, whatever he is presenting, it is me. And I watched it and I was sad and I made this video. Guys, so we have recently discovered, well, we as in me, has recently discovered that I am very, very gay. We know this, right? But like a lot of my tendencies that I used to have, I'm realizing it's very, very gay. Like, I think this is the first time that I've seen something that is like what I went through in like queer media. And it's like validating, but it's also like, you're a fucking homosexual. I wrote my diary. I had a fucking revelation, dude. And then that came my super gay era where I was like, please give me, please. I need a girl. I was like, senior year, yeah, I was ready to get in college. I was like, in college in New York, I'm gonna get a girl. And then I didn't get a girl. I'm still waiting for her, so hit me up. Yeah. Anyway, so I was feeling super comfortable with being queer at this point. I was owning it. I was finally slaying the way God intended me to slay. Yeah. And then, I wasn't really feeling that gay. I was just doing my thing. And then all of a sudden, boom, Wicked in theaters. I'm counting this as my third gay awakening. As you all know, we got a Wicked fan on our hands. And I hadn't watched it because, I've never, been to a Broadway musical. Another confession, if the pandemic didn't happen, I would have 100% been a theater kid. But I was too committed to dancing at that point in freshman year, so I never did it. And then the pandemic hit, and, my whole life, we all know what happened after that. But yeah, so the first time I watched Wicked was in theaters. I watched IMAX right in the middle, ready, sat. I had no expectations, and I knew nothing about it. And then I was just like, oh, this is gonna be fun. So I went and I watched it, and y'all, my life has changed. Ooh, wow. When are you guys gonna get sick of me doing that? That one was a little pitchy. I did not eat. But yeah. And in any media, if there's a blonde pink diva character, I resonate with her. No matter how similar we are IRL, me, her, we lock in. We get it. So when I saw Glinda, when I saw this, I was like, oh girl, you gay. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, when I was 10, this is the art I made. Guys, at this point, okay, I had watched maybe 3 episodes of Adventure Time. Oh, this is confessions right here, okay? I didn't actively start watching Adventure Time until I was in, junior year of high school, by the way. I just said that I watched it because I was gay, and I saw pink character, and I went, oh, and then I saw black cat character next to the pink character, and I was like, wait. I saw them on Pinterest, was the first time I learned about Bubbleen. I watched every episode with Bubbleen in it, which was 3. Then I went on my jolly way, and then I went on Pinterest obsessively, making a gigantic folder full of Bubbleen. Jake and Finn, I didn't know which one was the dog. I do now. Jake the dog, Finn the human, yeah. But at that point I did not. I was sat for the girls. I was there. I'm still friends with the friends I made at GSA in 6th grade. I'm actually friends with 3 of them. I only had 3 friends back in the day. The same original 3 friends. Hey, sweeties. Yeah, met them all in GSA. I might see one of them later today if he ever messages me back. What time is it even? Don't think he will. Gay people, am I right? Okay, this is for the girls. Just kidding. This whole thing is for the girls because men don't watch my channel. Every time I tell someone this, they look at me like, girl, what? But please tell me someone relates. This is not just a me thing, and this is like a universal bisexual thing because I don't think it is. But anyway, I always feel gayer in my cycle. Like when I'm on my period. Who are men? I don't know. Like I always love women, right? Because men, they're there. I like my K-pop boys. I like them on the screen. When it comes to real people, I tend to avoid them at all costs. Unless, you know, we're besties. I love you guys. But, you know, generally. So on my period, even the K-pop boys, they're not even there. They're not even there, girl. I'm only, hey, yeah, you looking fun. You looking fine. This is a confessions video. I cannot believe I'm sharing half of this shit on the internet right now, but whatever. For the past, I want to say 2 years, yes, it's been 2 years already, I have been formulating a secret Pinterest board called My Dream Girl, where I just add pictures of women doing things and like cute memes that I would potentially send to a girl. It doesn't get much loser gay than that. Guys, every time I say gay, take a little of water.
I might drink a little more than I should tonight.
Drink water.
We are down to the last 2 gay confessions I have written down. These lights are giving me a headache. I recently rewatched Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I used to watch it with my sister, but then I started rewatch. Sorry, I literally just died because the lights are flashing in my eyes and I got so overstimulated that I just crashed. Anyway, back to gay confessions. I recently started rewatching Brooklyn Nine-Nine and I used to watch it with my sister, but then I like started watching it by myself. And girls, Gina fucking Linetti, man.
Okay, no hard feelings, but I hate you. Not joking. Bye.
What's her name? Chelsea Peretti already is super beautiful, but Gina as a character, girls, yeah, so I did spend many hours looking on Pinterest of pictures of her. Not even like Chelsea, like Gina. Oh, and I left the best for last. I was genuinely in love with Judy Hopps. Full on. I had a Judy Hopps phone case. But I am more of a Nick Wilde girl these days, I'm not gonna lie. I like to dance and a party. I like to kiss everybody. Where the heck is Sucky? Thank you to everyone who was watching this video. I decided to do something a little different today, as per usual. I've been experimenting. I've been doing new things. Guys, my outfit is super kitsch. Is that the right way to say it? It's super kitsch. But it was a little bit more of like a yappy video. I am not as comfortable with talking unscripted like this. Like, it was like scripted, like I had bullet points, but not like, I usually have very like well-written scripts. And it helps me a lot because, girl, as you guys can tell, I'm a little all over the place, usually. But I'm in my oversharing era, bitch. It's fun. And you guys are my BFFs. I cannot forget that. You know what? Please comment your gay confession because, guys, I'm gonna be sat in those comments. I'm gonna be camping out in those comments, okay? Because I cannot be the only one sharing, okay? You guys better do that for me. For me. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is my Instagram. Please give this video a big ol' kiss on the lips for me. I don't know what that means, but I will see you all in the next video. Bye!